Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Today we're going to be talking about Carlos King and Nene Leakes and all the stuff that they had to say. I will also be showing you a video of what they were talking about at the end of this video, so please stay until the end. Now, before we get into it, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. And everyone, please like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Now, let's get into it. So, Nene Leakes went live on Instagram recently. She was riding in the car with Carlos King. And I was like, okay, I didn't know they were like, now I know she did the interview with Carlos King a while back, but I didn't know they were like gang, like hanging out in the car, riding together. So I was like, okay, looks like they're cool after all. So then they started talking about like different things, and like there was a question about whether or not it's harder for women to date in Atlanta or whether it's harder for the gays to date in Atlanta, right? So they talked about it. Nene feels like it's harder for women to date because like so many women are side pieces. Now follow me because this is where it gets really interesting. And of course, Carlos King is like, yeah, they're called macaroni with no cheese. I'm like, okay. So let's talk about some of the things that Carlos King said and some of the things that Nene Leakes said. Now, when you guys watch the video, you'll notice that there was parts of the things that Carlos said that made me think, is he talking about Martell and coleslaw? Yeah, because for me, that's what it reminded me of. But I guess if the shoe fits to all the coleslaws and everyone who is okay being a side piece, Carlos King and Nene Leakes will be teaching you how to be a side chick and how to know your place. Nene talks about the fact that there's something called respectful cheating, and if you have a side piece, keep your side piece away from your main chick and make sure she knows that she cannot approach your main chick at any point in time. And what it sounded like was Nene does not mind being respectfully cheated on. And I'm just like, that is insane to me. I know there are a lot of women out there who would say, well, respect for cheating, at least I don't know about it. He doesn't bring her home. Nobody comes up to show up at my door and all of that. I get that, but at the same time, you could be getting STDs. You could be getting all sorts of things. Like for those who believe in like things like soul ties, your husband is tied to someone else and then bringing that over here, or your boyfriend or whatever the case may be. That is so weird to me. And also the fact that you have to be hiding your relationship. You have to, it's like, what kind of life is that? And Carlos said something about, the side chick should know that they can't just pick up their phone to call and ask for their man. I'm like, what? It's given like, you know how Martell and Arionne on the show, they were talking about how Arionne called Melody or called Martell's phone, and Melody picked up and said, can you give the phone to my man? Something along those lines. I feel like that's what Carlos King was referring to. Now, for me, I just feel like it's one of those things where when is it ever respectful? I don't think it's ever going to be respectful for you to be cheating on your girlfriend, your boy, whatever. It's never going to be respectful. Cheating in itself is disrespectful. It shows that you're a disloyal, disrespectful human. Cheating on your partner. That's just the reality of the situation, right? So I don't really believe in there is a way to respectfully do it. Now, I do agree that if you are cheating, the least you can do is make sure your side chick knows her place. Absolutely. But I'm not about to stay in a relationship where I know that you are cheating, or in quotation mark, respectfully cheating. There's nothing respectful about you cheating. So if I find out it's on and popping and I'm leaving your ass, go meet your side chick. That's just how I feel. And Nene said something that I was like, nah, she's right. Like, you have to be like a special woman to accept to be a side piece. And that's the truth, because that means you don't think you deserve to be the main squeeze or the one and only. Because think about it, like, you'll be laying next to a man that you know is laying with someone else. You know the same mouth is using to kiss you. He's kissing all up on his woman. Could be kissing her down there as well. I like my kisses down low. Makes me hot. Shout out to Kelly Rowland. But yeah, like, he's probably liking the kisses and giving her all the kisses down low, and they're exchanging bodily fluids, but yet you do not mind being a side piece and receiving only half of what this man has to give you, when you can have your main man, or your only man rather, that takes care of you, that loves you, that gives you everything. It's like, why would you sign up to be a side piece? And I feel like what is even worse is the side pieces that feel like, oh, I want to be the main squeeze. Like, for instance, Arionne Curry, right? I feel like she has been gunning for the main squeeze position since she was dating Martell. This is my opinion, right? Because how bold can you be to call to speak to someone's husband and not hear the wife's voice and hang up? Instead, you're like, pass the phone to Matt. What? Who do you think you are? And I feel like some of these side pieces, they have audacity. And I feel like part of it, if we look at the story of Arionne Curry and Martell, you will know that the reason why Arionne has that level of audacity is because, I feel, this is my opinion, that Martell says things about Melody to Arionne. So it's like, if you're saying all these things about your wifey, don't expect me to respect your wife. Now, let me not say me, because that ain't never gonna be me. But don't expect the person to respect your wifey. No, they're not going to. Because you don't respect your wife. And so they feel like your wife is fair game to them. And so that's the thing. I feel like people expect so much values from a side piece. The reason they are your side piece is they don't have values. They don't have integrity. So it's like, you can't expect a dog to roar like a lion, or a lion to bark like a dog, right? That would be an anomaly. So it's like, you're choosing a loose woman with loose values, and then you're expecting to hold her to a higher standard of, oh, she ain't gonna approach my wife, she ain't gonna do nothing, she knows her place. Nah, it's only a matter of time. She ain't not gonna know her place forever. I feel like the only side pieces that stay side pieces and don't even want to come to the surface are people who they themselves have their main and they're using you as a side. So it's like, you both are fulfilling each other's itches, but you guys want to protect your main squeeze. So then you don't, okay, I have something to lose. I can't really come out to the forefront, right? It's like someone that is married having a side ninja on the side, right? And the ninja is married as well. Neither one of them is going to want to tell on the other, because they're not trying to lose their actual relationships. But aside that, most side chicks are going to tell at some point. So either way, even if they don't tell, there's nothing like respectful cheating, in my opinion. Am I saying that, yes, if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't date someone that would disrespect your wife if you choose to have a mistress? Absolutely. But guess what? If the wife finds out, or when the wife finds out, because she's going to find out at some point, then at least she has the choice as to whether to leave or not. Now, first of all, let's be clear. I don't condone cheating. Never would condone cheating. I've left someone for having inappropriate conversations. You didn't have to even physically do nothing. I'm done. Like, you talk to someone in a way that I think is inappropriate, I am gone. I'm not about to be laying at home whilst you're there talking to someone, talking about your feelings. Nah, hell to the nah. So that's a no for me. But let me know what you guys think about respectful cheating. And I'm going to play the video now. So let me know what your comments are in the comment section below. We can continue the conversation in the chat. Don't forget to like, share, and also watch the video. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.
Now, respectful cheating, I could deal with that.
You can.
I might, yeah, because see, look, if I'm here in Georgia and you went to San Francisco for the, I'm saying any city. I'm saying if he went to New York for the weekend.
Okay, go ahead.
What you don't know
won't hurt you.
It won't hurt you. However, if you're going to cheat, you need to do it with respect. Now you do need. I don't like people who are not respectful. So these are the ones that aren't respectful. Yes. They're talking to the side piece and lying to them. First of all, you already lied to whoever this is on the side. So if you're gonna be respectful, you tell that person, you Give me 50 feet on my woman. Right? Don't ever approach me when you see me with my woman.
So that's the rule.
Number one, you can never approach. I couldn't imagine somebody approaching me. It would just be like, what?
Who are you?
What is happening?
Who sent you to me?
What are you doing right now?
Yes.
So yeah, I do agree that there have to be respectful cheating. Is that what you call it?
It's called respectful cheating. It's when your side piece doesn't call my phone saying, put my man on the phone, B. And it's like, well, dang, girl.
Or posting on your social media.
Yeah, or when the side piece posts the arm of the man with his tattoos so you could see the year he was born and the year of his daughter. So that you can identify that, yeah, girl, this is my man too. That's disrespectful cheating.
That
keep your side pieces in check.
That's true. Keep your side piece in check.
Yeah.
Well, if your man had a side piece, I mean, has he ever had a side piece?
My man?
Yeah.
Although he's African, he has never had a side piece.